JSC against killing of Atwan Abonmai, and Manipur government signed 6 points of agreement after 4 rounds of talks. Atwan Abonmai's last rites to be performed soon. United Committee Manipur reiterates its demand to hold ongoing fencing works by BRTF at disputed Indo-Myanmar border areas until dispute gets settled. City University Punjab offers free online coaching to 1,000 UPSC aspirants of Manipur and up to 2 crore rupees scholarship facility. Manipur reports 159 new COVID-19 cases, 102 recoveries and 4 deaths in last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 6.16%. And India adds 18,833 fresh COVID-19 cases, 24,770 recoveries and 278 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate rises to 97.94%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE USHAM. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. Joint Action Committee against the brutal murder of Atwan Abonmai, former President Zhalengrong Baudi, Assam, Manipur and Nagaland, and Government of Manipur today signed a memorandum of agreement. The agreement came after 4 rounds of talks held on September 26 and 27, October 3rd and 6th between Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren and representatives of the JSC, led by convener Majabung Gangmei and advisor Langngamlung Panmei, in the presence of Dr. Rajesh Kumar, Chief Secretary, and LM Khaute, DGP, and leaders of Zhalengrong civil organizations. Points of agreement are to acknowledge that the FIR lodged into the crime has been taken over by the National Investigation Agency for investigation. It was agreed that an inquiry into the facts and circumstances leading to the death of Atwan Abonmai and to fix the responsibility thereof will be conducted by an officer not below the rank of an additional Chief Secretary to the Government of Manipur, and as far as possible to complete the inquiry within 3 months. The inquiry will be independent from the investigation to be conducted by the NIA, and the findings thereof may be submitted to the NIA. It was agreed that the eldest son of late Atwan Abonmai will be appointed to the post of a sub-inspector of police in the Manipur Police Department. It was also agreed that an amount of rupees 10 lakh will be paid as compensation to the next of kin of late Atwan Abonmai, and that a suitable site will be identified by Deputy Commissioner concerned in consultation with the JSC for establishing a graveyard of Atwan Abonmai and where a memorial could be set up in his memory. Both sides further agreed that the JSC will suspend all forms of agitation and take and extend cooperation to the police and all the investigating agencies to facilitate early completion of the case and claim the body for conducting his last funeral rites. United Committee Manipur UCM has reiterated its demand to halt the ongoing fencing works by BRTF at Indo-Myanmar border until the border dispute is settled. Speaking on the sidelines of this year's last Tarpon offerings to 18 brave hearts of the June 18 uprising at Kekrupat Memorial, organized by UCM today, UCM President Joy Chandra Konthaujam demanded the same. He said UCM doesn't accept BRTF officials' excuse that the ongoing fencing at Indo-Myanmar border is not border fencing but security fencing. He added that UCM will ascertain the facts behind BRTF's claim of opening 15 gates at 15 different locations at the border area. Joy Chandra gave a clarion call to both state and center governments to complete fencing of Indo-Myanmar border areas once and for all, but Manipur's land should not be compromised at any cost. Leaders of various civil society organizations took part in the event.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯨꯝ ꯄꯨꯔꯕ ꯕꯣꯔꯗꯔ ꯐꯦꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯑꯊꯨꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯤꯟꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯈꯥꯔꯤꯕ ꯕꯣꯔꯗꯔ ꯐꯦꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯦꯔꯥ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯁꯦꯀꯨꯔꯤꯇꯤ ꯐꯦꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯦꯔꯥ ꯆꯌꯦꯠꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯋꯥꯔꯣꯏꯁꯟ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯣꯔꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯅ ꯈꯥꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯆꯌꯦꯠꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯋꯥꯔꯣꯏꯁꯟ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯣꯔꯛꯑ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ ꯕꯣꯔꯗꯔ ꯐꯦꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯈꯥꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯕꯣꯔꯗꯔ ꯐꯦꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯈꯥꯔꯛꯂꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯩꯔꯤꯛꯄꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯩꯖꯥꯎꯕꯤ ꯍꯧꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯂꯝꯗꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯆꯤꯜ ꯏꯅꯥꯎꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯉꯝꯈꯩ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯛ ꯆꯥꯎꯕ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯉꯥꯛꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇ ꯂꯦꯞꯄꯤ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯌꯨꯅꯥꯏꯇꯦꯗ ꯀꯝꯃꯤꯇꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯕꯣꯔꯗꯔꯒꯤ ꯆꯌꯦꯠꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯉꯝꯈꯩꯒꯤ ꯆꯌꯦꯠꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯦꯛꯁꯤꯟꯅ ꯌꯦꯡꯁꯤꯜꯂꯤ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯗꯣꯀꯨꯃꯦꯟ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯀꯂꯦꯛꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯊꯨꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯋꯥꯔꯣꯏꯁꯟ ꯄꯣꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯗ ꯊꯝꯖꯔꯤ
Lainingthau Sanamahi Puya Sandok Loop More and More Mitei Lai Thogal Kangloop jointly organized Langban Haishoi Katpa Thoram at Ima Kondong Lairembi Haraubung More Wat number 7 in Hainau Makong Lekai today. Later, assorted fruits and flowers were offered at the Kujai Rock River. Senior citizens, women and children of 5 localities of More town attended the ceremony. City University, Punjab will provide free online coaching to 1,000 selected UPSC aspirants. Speaking to media at Hotel Sangai Continental in Thangal Bazaar today, Managing Director of the university, Manbir Singh said graduates between the age of 18 to 31 years are eligible for the free online coaching, but they have to register themselves first at the university's website and undergo an interview. He added that City University, Punjab will provide 10 crore rupees scholarship facility to those students who want to pursue further coaching at the university. Taking part in the press meet, social reformist Sapam Nishikan appeals to get the benefits and assured of possible help from him.
We are here to launch the Free Eyes program. We will be unveiling this program by Nishikanji, and then we will be giving away scholarship worth 10 crores to the students of Manipur. It's a need-based scholarship. As you can see on my left, we have tied up with Sonu Sood. It's for the Sood Charity Foundation. It's a need-based scholarship for economically weaker and meritorious students.
Me lishing amagi free coaching UPSC see the free coaching tawibagi ade moi website da chagaga my form fill up tawba khotpa moi questionnaires khara leimane ado me lishing ama haija ain khamda manipur loin mak thungna konane khali mi amana tasengna UPSC coaching chetpase quota chet matamna lakh 10 muk tingni ado hojik moina la free online tawidore aduna ai moi tie up tawre anything can to asu mai ngon phawbir asu yani.
Ministry of Women and Child Development, Government of India has directed the Chief Secretary, Government of Manipur to take necessary action into the complaint to remove Mainam Binota from the post of chairperson of Manipur State Commission for Women. Youth Forum for the Protection of Human Rights along with 12 organizations had complained to the ministry to take prompt actions against Dr. Mainam Binota for abusing the powers and functions of the Manipur State Commission for Women. She allegedly abused her power by imposing a threat to be arrested against one single mother surviving with her 2 children and threatens to kill her with the help of local police. State Secretary of CPI Manipur State Council L. Sotin Kumar said the government must strive to bring peace in the state as the state faces issues of territorial integrity, separate autonomy, including framework agreement at various stages. Speaking to media at Iravat Bhavan in Imphal today, L. Sotin Kumar informed that the CPI National Council meeting held at Ajoy Bhavan in New Delhi from October 2nd to 4th condemned the murder of Athwan Abonmei. He demanded to solve the murder case at the earliest and urged the government to demolish all the designated militant camps in the state and form National Highways Protection Force to stop illegal tax collection on the highways.
इतिहास की खोंचक कया सिंग मनुदा हे हे अखोई इंटीग्रिटी दा चौबा सिंगनबा कया सिंग सिलाए सिन सिंग मरक तने होजिक मरु होइना लेंगाक पाइरे बसरी बिरेन की सरकार से यामना लॉन्ग लास्टिंग सॉल्यूशन मा पोरकनबगी ओना तैनबदा स्टेट सेंटर की थोक्सिन मरु होरगा स्टेट विदिन स्टेट कुंबगी तोंगान कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन की वफम तोंगान फ्लैग की वफम सिंबा कयाम पुसले बिसिंग से मसी हम लायो पोनते चीफ मिनिस्टर याव फंक्शन अमदा अबोमाई बो फारग हाटकी बसे पेंदब कयाम पार्टी ने फोंदोई लोइना NSCNIM ना डेजिग्नेटेड कैंप नत्रगना नोटेड कैंप मयामा थंबगी वफम से याम एकसे सी भारत लेंगा न खुदक तमदो लोथोना बोना बता अदुस मथक स्टेट सरकार नंग सी सरकार से तुमिन ले तो सुमो
President of BJP Manipur Pradesh, Adhikari Mayum Sarda, has alleged the previous Congress government in Manipur for the error in socio-economic caste census, due to which many genuine beneficiaries are deprived of welfare schemes. She was speaking at the opening of a new Thangmaiban BJP Mandal office at Thangal Bazaar in Imphal today. A Sarda said the rich people are grabbing all the opportunities from poor people. She assured that BJP government will reform the same. Executive member of BJP Manipur Pradesh, Jotin Waikom, and other BJP leaders attended the event. President of Bharatiya Janata Party Manipur, Adhikari Mayum Sarda, claims that BJP is the lone political party in the nation which is concerned for the welfare of its citizens. BJP Khangabuk Mandal held Seva or Samarpan Abhiyan under Khangabuk BJP intending candidate Dr. Kundrakpam Akoi Sana's initiative today. Speaking at the event held at Sangayumpham Idiga Community Hall, A. Sarda highlighted about zero balance account, PMJAY, and various other schemes launched by the BJP government. A party team led by A. Sarda also visited patients at Thoubal District Hospital.
Public ki welfare ki, Manipur ki development ki, paikhalak ko thabak khuding magse, ay koy matamong sana, mapamong sana tawba yana na bagi damakta, Khangabuk ki praja singna, ngasidagi hauna lay na, kiba lay tana, hanba lay tana, BJP ki damakta khonna bihu.
Vice President of BJP Manipur Pradesh and Nimbus said the party will decide whether it will accept new members, including MLAs of other political parties or not, during the upcoming core committee meeting of BJP in Imphal, to be attended by BJP National President JP Nadda. He was speaking at the Seva or Samarpan Abhiyan program held at Center for Mental Hygiene at Changangai, Ichelon, Imphal. Nimbus informed that JP Nadda's upcoming two-day state visit starting October 9 is a very important visit for the BJP. He disclosed that the national leader will inaugurate new office of BJP and district offices besides meeting up with party workers. And Nimbus added that election-related matters will be discussed during the proposed core committee meeting. General Secretary of BJP Manipur Pradesh Premananda, President of BJP Imphal West District PH Poni, and other eminent party members attended the event.
Core committee sina akhoi gi highest policy making body ni aduna hairiba atopa political parties singdagi akhoi gi parties de yauge na sangakpa natragana hojik akhoi gi MLA sing sangakpa natraga sangakta ba haibse moi yauba natra yaugda ba haibse core committee gi mifam sida national president JP Nadda yauba Manipur gi minister Sri Biren yauba party gi state unit ki president aduga election gi in charge state gi party gi in charge mayam punna aduga akhoi state ki core committee gi member sing sida hojiki hairiba wafam mayam se masida khanar matungda akhoi gi state unit na center gi akhoi gi directive makha da hairiba thabak taw mayam da madu pangthokani.
BJP Bishnupur Mandal presented gifts to widows of Bishnupur Assembly constituency today. The event was held at Ibudhau Yangoi Ningthau Community Hall. Speaking on the occasion, BJP Manipur Pradesh Vice President Mirabanta said that BJP is ever ready to help deprived sections of the society. On the other hand, Congress MLA of Sugnu Assembly constituency K. Ranjit urged the public to stop trusting that BJP will mend road connectivity in the state. He was speaking on the sidelines of inspecting the ongoing repair of a Bailey Bridge on the Manipur River to connect Chairail of Kakching District and Bishnupur District. Chairail GP along with MLA K. Ranjit's election campaign committee started repairing of the bridge. The Congress MLA criticized the BJP government of all talks and no work. He appeals to the public to choose the right candidate in the upcoming election.
Hi, but Tongsi, I know Wax Minister when I'm Matamda, Kungang Anisigi, Yanakanda Yamamu, but Tongsi, Kogi Valley Bridge when the Sarkivani. Live Tibadi, Sarkar Sina, Kogi. Haibakanda lambi thong phare praja gi damak to honari di haiba sahi ani gi mamang dagi praja miyam gi amna darkar oiba thong si sembi na ba haidana bari lena ba department da che iba du assembly da ba puthokna khanare du bungsi bhok tawda na lai praja gi di tawda ba ya da ba amna maru oibo oibna maram oira kanda aina achang ba paisa puthoga si hujik suri basini aduna sigumba arapa kungang singda leiriba lambi thong gi awa ba sing sidang si gi sarkar sina miyeng changda ba se masi amna laibak thibani duna ina mayam da haining ba se si gi sarkar
Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee has also condemned the recent Uttar Pradesh's Lakhimpur Kheri incident where 8 farmers were killed. Speaking to media at MPCC office in Imphal today, party spokesperson Ningombam Bhupenda said that the party termed the incident as killing of democracy by BJP government. He criticized the government for illegally detaining Congress leader Priyanka Gandhi, who went to Lakhimpur Kheri to meet with the injured farmers. MPCC demanded Supreme Court's intervention into the incident. Bhupenda said a silence maintained by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath regarding the incident shows that they are against the farmers' community.
Masigi matang dida sitting Supreme Court ki just amana madure head tawraga masigi matang da pro ama tawbiyu Lakhimpur Kheri da hat khiba farmer singdugi matang da Priyanka Gandhi ji si Lakhimpur Kheri da chatlibani chatringai sina Sitapur phawraga chatpa matam sida Sitapur sida neba mahakpu October gi mari ayuk ki pung mari makhai dagi illegally detain tawriba adubu mahakna detain tawa matam da Sitapur hairiba jaga da di section 144 ko CRPC de madure impose tawdre. The question is kari ki da matano section 144 CRPC ki makha da impose Sitapur to the why was Priyanka Gandhi ji was detained illegally? I would happy to have the Igi Ukilama. I need things about Darkata, Kargidamakto Magi legal council Unagi Ivada, Unahandri was a Masiguma BJP Hasanasina, Nasi Bharat ki democracy Ganatantrazia, Tuaibaki Masagamo with Ibusi.
Ex-Patsoy MLA S. Kunjakeshwar says he has joined a big national party and will announce the same within couple of days. Speaking on the sidelines of formation of his election campaign committee and election management committee in all 49 polling stations of Patsoy Assembly constituency at an event held at Tera Sapam Leirak today, S. Kunjakeshwar said candidates must accept when public choose their favorite representative. Kunjakeshwar said he left NEIDP as the party has stopped functioning.
Let us white vote treatise. But I already joined a national party. This much I can declare. I can declare to president. I have already joined a national party. Not a national party.
Education Minister Sorakaibam Rajan lauded Deputy Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly Mayang Imphal MLA Khongkham Robindro for playing a major role in making various welfare activities initiated by Chief Minister Nongthongpam Birenlet's government successful. He was speaking at the inauguration of school building with 6 classrooms at Lafupa Tera High School, a government-aided school in Mayang Imphal constituency today. Minister S. Rajan said one government school was selected from each Assembly constituency in the first phase of School Fagadhansi mission to provide quality education. He claimed that the mission launched by Chief Minister N. Biren in 2019 is a success.
Mayang Imphal Kendra is one the Samagragi Makada, RMS ki Makada, high school da, Amazon primary ki dhaka, now school building saba, now toilet saba, SW toilet, Ekogi. Disabled person singi, Toman by scheme ni Makada, solar lamp, installed over, smart card over, Adu Mayang Imphal Kendra, Ada Robindro, Kanna Haidagi, Manipur, Luka Road, Samaga, Mogramanga. handagi PAP da khwaidagi yamna no paisa yamna sauna kairapase handagi 2021 gi PAP da khwaidagi helapada khoyangi bangi su maximum ekoi yawrobane handak mayang campaign.
Taking part in the event, Deputy Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly, Mayang Imphal MLA, Khongkham Robindra said he will strive to upgrade Lafupa Tera High School till class 10 and later to higher secondary school. He added that a 2-story building will be constructed on the western side of the school campus.
School sigi soda lagi building sabi mafam se department ding nataba sagi taraf se sagi maki degi musuda building matang mukha oiba building parinama sadok sa kaya se la fo tera hai liba jaga se khothar tu lebi awoiba makha ronda lebi praja sing se nungai tana wa na hingba adum lebi awoiba nasi wa liba mayam se nasi nungai tu mayam se school sigi loi sama tu ne awo liba angang sing satra satri sing makoida nithi na lai ta mutam na nithi na sat ka da bebar sing makoida knowledge dei matam da ai awon ba lafua terama awon ba kuma awon ba khawjawma makharo ni lamse awon mong khoro kane ba ngasi dai ba ngasi nuai tri ba ngasi awa kya ta ba jaga se dai ki mapan de ki school ki mapan de ki ni ngasi koi awa ba me de kan ko la tu si.
Candidates who had applied for various posts of Manipur State Power Development Corporation Limited MSPDCL and Manipur State Power Company Limited MSPCL in 2019 are demanding their recruitment results. Pressing the demands, the irate candidates tried to storm the Chief Minister's bungalow today, but security personnel managed to disperse them from the Nupilal complex. Protesters then headed for Manipur Press Club, where a protester, Julia Loitongbam, told media that examinations were held for recruitment of over 1,000 posts of Group C and Group D, but results are yet to be declared till date, despite state government's assurance to declare the result at the earliest. She recalled that they had even submitted a memorandum to Chief Minister N. Biren, but he has not responded on the matter yet, while Power Minister T.H. Biswajit has given a vague assurance to look into the matter. Candidates even warned of not taking part in the upcoming 2022 state general election if their recruitment results were not declared before the election.
CMna akoibu nungsibiduna candidate ma'am gi punsibu kanbiu haina akoida election mamangsda athuba matamda haidokpiu na akoida media da akoina thamjari sma date 28 sida akoise minister power minister di unaba phangjare adu mana thajabadi akoida piri adubu deadline pibiraktabana akoise thajaba khitang wat pa haitare akoida pungningda akoi candidate singjina lumjadaba haitare adugi damakta akoina ngasi je CM da akoigi deadline pibiu sibuki manungda pibiu na akoina amuka hana ngasi je sinjabaneba ngasi bawta thajaba je pibidrabanina akoina thajagi candidate lak ama khara henba candidate singi maikegi mai family mayam dagi su akoi je election je akoi boycott tawrak pa ya akoina khongjal.
All Manipur ICDS Employees Union members staged a protest meet today, pressing to fulfill their series of demands, including timely payment of salary, promotion of ICDS employees, bifurcation of ICDS from the Social Welfare Department to open separate directorate for ICDS, and to open district program office in all the 16 districts of the state. Taking part in the protest held in front of Social Welfare Department in North AOC Imphal today, Deputy Director of ICDS L. Ila Magdalene told media that the Social Welfare Department has no idea of any ICDS related activities like post vacancy, posting, promotion and transfer. Magdalene also lamented that there is disparity among ICDS employees.
Mi atopa state kumbana under women and child development haina ICDS tongan bikre Manipur se kari gi damata khoi bu tongan bi debra akhoi si chesu yamna pikra bane adubo minister amala director amala lapakhuding si akhoi si chesi ibni adubo akhoi gi si tawbide asi bifurcate torobadi expansion of ICDS project or whole of Manipur se akhoi tobanga me one man one post na teduna thabak si CDP akhoi si yam chingla galere busu double ani mi ama political influence nara kari nara akhoi khangde aduma na mi ama bu post ani pahan basu leya ba promotion so neglect awe process chakpi da banyina karamana khoi promotion kagni.
Secretary of Pukhao Village Committee Taure Manglemjao Elias Alleged one Nongthongbam Kabichandra Elias Bomcha, a resident of Pukhao Gram Panchayat Ward number 5 of Khundrakpam Assembly Constituency, for misappropriating the wages of job card holders in Khundrakpam Assembly Constituency. Pukhao Village Committee, Pukhao Merapaibi Loop and Village Development Sporting Club, Pukhao, called a press meet regarding the matter at Pukhao Life Farm Community Hall today. Speaking to media, Manglem Jao urged the relevant authorities to take action against Kabi Chandra under the rule number 93 of Manipur Panchayati Raj Act 1994. He said job card holders in the constituency who worked during 2020-21 did not get wages for the number of days they had worked. Manglem Jao claimed that job card wages for 80 days have been found to be transferred to the respective bank accounts of two individuals who are not residents of Pukhao Gram Panchayat Ward number 5. He further claimed that money have been transferred to bank accounts of individuals who never participated in any activities.
Job card subagi sempam magi mari mata magi loina bab tinabada caption laga thabak suba minati thungun dabida nakan da captain lerame website ta yengbada loina caption lerame mana tarwiba thabak singasi tahi tai pang mangda lekhirba phawba maming adu kakchataba makai mana sen du lokholame migi phangmam thokpa tokpa senju amata sangmana su phangandaba tahi masing chudaba ngang job card panjale mafam jaga sida lektaba miyoi atoba lamdagi job card panjale magi mari mata lamthamna tahi ahum mari mamangda lekhibar su panjale mokhoi mokhoi da sen chang chang thajale mokhoi mokhoi na phangiba or phangdabra haibadu gi akupa pawdi phangde adu akhone yengjaru matamnadi mokhoi mokhoi da sangre haibagi chapchaba sakhi de koi phangjare job card subagi sempam singasi miyoi amamanda phangada paisa sing adu phangdriba makai bakhataba job card ka thabak paijaroi loinana government gi mari leinaba singna thigat piduna maki matakte action lobiu.
Manipur reported 159 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 2,581 samples tested in the last 24 hours. Today's COVID positivity rate stands at 6.16%. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 1,21,462. Active cases are 1,777. 4 COVID patients, 2 from Imphal West and 1 each from Senapati and Thoubal died in the past 24 hours, rising the death toll to 1,875. On the positive note, 102 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours, rising the total recovered cases in Manipur to 1,17,810. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 96.99%. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Hello viewers, Impact Music on Demand da selfie video request khanbirakpa matamda adomna selfie video record tawbiraga apamba isai sing adu khanbiyu aduga aikhoina pizariba WhatsApp number asida soidana thabirau. Impact Music on Demand every Saturday 6:30 PM only on Impact Music HD and SD channel.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India added 18,833 fresh COVID-19 cases, 24,770 recoveries and 278 deaths in the past 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases have dropped to 2,46,687. Total recovered cases have reached 3,31,75,656 and recovery rate stands at 97.94%, while death toll has reached 4,49,538. COVID-19 vaccine has been administered to more than 92 crore 17 lakh people in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 23 crore 67 lakh 11,000 people. Above 48 lakh 34,000 people have died and recoveries are above 21 crore 38 lakh 35,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 97 lakh 74,000 in the world, followed by India and Brazil. Union Ministry of Road Transport and Highways has launched a scheme for grant of 5,000 rupees cash rewards to anyone who has saved the life of a victim of a fatal accident involving a motor vehicle by administering immediate assistance. The scheme will be effective from October 15. The scheme was initiated with a main objective to motivate the general public to help road accident victims in emergency situations, inspire and motivate others to save innocent lives on road. The ministry said any individual who saves the life of a victim of a fatal accident by administering immediate assistance and rushing to hospital within the golden hour of the accident would be eligible for the award. It added that a Good Samaritan can be awarded a maximum of 5 times in a year. President of India, M. Venkaiah Naidu, left Imphal today for Agartala. It was his first visit to Manipur as the Vice President. Governor La Ganeshan, Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren, other ministers and MLAs bid farewell to the Vice President at the Imphal International Airport. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu then visited Agartala for one-day visit and launched Agartala Smart City project and interacted with SHG achievers, healthcare workers and primary sector achievers. He also kicked off a 3-day handloom and handicrafts products of India Northeast region in Agartala. Nongchup Imphal Lomi Sinmi Chowkhat Thorang Loop Imphal West urged a state government to form scientists experts committee to assess the deteriorating condition of paddies cultivated at Konthaujam and surrounding areas of Imphal West district. Press release from the association said the farmers are worried as most of their paddy fields in these areas have been infested and paddy plants are turning red. Pledging support to the nationwide 66th Wildlife Week observance, Kakching Forest Range staff and employees have released 3 trapped birds from Kakching Maning Tejpur paddy fields. It may be mentioned that Wildlife Week is observed across India from October 2nd till 8 every year. Speaking on the occasion, Range Forest Officer Kakching N. Munal warned that those who harm wildlife or trap wild birds illegally are liable to a fine of 25,000 rupees and a jail term of up to 3 years. He appealed for public cooperation in preserving wildlife. Technopole Forest Division also observed a nationwide 66th Wildlife Week at its office in Technopole District today. This year's theme is Wildlife, Nature and Human Existence. Divisional Forest Officer Dr. L. J. Lili, Range Forest Officer Marson Anal and forest officials attended the event. Quiz competition comprising of 5 different schools was held on the occasion. Felicitation of the winners of quiz competition and the recently held online slogan competition marked the event. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren is expected to inaugurate Toy Toy Adventure Park at Hiangthang Takelambam Khongjil in Imphal West District on October 8. Park Managing Director K.H. Nauba told Impact News that the family park will provide 10 variety of entertainment facilities. He expressed firm belief that it will be a source of entertainment and relaxation for people in the state.
family sing adu punna visit tawraga hariba mafam sida pothar hal haraga hariba family sing thoiba personal thoiba problem sing si shop to mari dam tai maruina likha chagi bani manipur da laiba mioi sing ase ana mana mapalam da chatlaga yengba ngam ji mioi kharak natan laitaba thotho event park si neko park ecoland gumna moi da phang facility duga chap manana phangal haraga apik pe amount da changhan nabagi dam ta maruina aina sumla pa si sajagi bani hokji aham bagi dam ta khoi item tara ga tare hariba park asidagi sanabagi khurongchaba phangdigani pudamoina panjarabada wet pond, water sliding, toy cinema, mirror house, haunted house, bumper car singba singasi khoisem saba punglo loichanjare marmaduna manipur leiba tongan tongamba mipung khudima mafam asida lagge harga nongaina sanabiu.
Members of Manipur Dog Lovers Club and Yening Animal Foundation have carried out poster campaign against gruesome killing of dogs in Thawal district today. campaign has been going on since October 3rd in connection with the killing of a dog named Milo by two bikers. Longjam Anand Kumar of Wangjing, Lamding, Cherapur is the owner of the bludgeoned pet dog. It may be mentioned that the associations have already announced a cash reward of 60,000 rupees for anyone leading to the arrest of the two miscreants. The associations reminded that inflicting pain or suffering to animals is forbidden under Prevention of Cruelty of Animals Act 1960. NDRF 12P Imphal team in collaboration with Chandel District Administration has conducted a mock drill on earthquake preparedness at Chandel Market. Event was held under the supervision of SH Rajesh Thakur, Commanding Officer of 12 NDRF, and SHM Rajkumar, DC Chandel. As a part of the mock exercise, Team Commander Inspector Titus Sekho and his team demonstrated various rescue techniques like locating victims, evacuating trapped victims from collapsed structures, etc. Honorary degree awards of Throne of Grace Theological Seminary and Ministries were distributed, and second extension convocation was held at Central Church, Kaino, Thongal today. 4 persons received a certificate of Doctor of Ministry. Church pastors and leaders from various parts of the state took part in the event. Governor of Manipur, La Ganeshan, sends greetings to people of Manipur on the auspicious occasion of Mera Chauren Hauba festival, a festival for preserving and promoting unity and integrity among all communities settled in Manipur. The governor in his message said that the festival through the ages has withstood the test of time and has become a rallying point for the state's unity and integrity. He appeals to all to celebrate this festival in its true spirit, upholding the tradition of peaceful coexistence in Manipur's pluralistic society to strengthen the bond of unity, integrity and understanding among communities to usher in peace and harmony. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren also extends greetings to people of Manipur on the occasion of Mera Chaurel Hauba. In his message, Biren appealed to bring back the age-old tradition of love, brotherhood and solidarity between hill and valley people of the state. Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly, Yumnam Khemchan, also sends greetings to people on the occasion of Mera Chaurel Hauba. Law Minister T.H. Satyabrata also extends greetings to people of Manipur on the occasion of Mera Chaurel Hauba. Taliban government's Deputy Prime Minister Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar has returned to Kabul, the capital of Afghanistan, and assumed duties but has refused to take security from Interior Ministry headed by global terrorist Sirajuddin Haqqani. According to intelligence inputs from Kabul, nearly a month after reports surfaced that Baradar was injured in a fight with Haqqani faction in Kabul, the head of the Taliban's Doha peace process returned to Afghan capital from Kandahar on Tuesday. The Taliban leader was forced to issue an audio statement on September 13 to dispel reports about his death at the hands of the Haqqani rivals. Baradar is said to have brought his own security and refused to take official security from the Interior Ministry, despite the latter insisting that it was their job to provide personal security to the Deputy Prime Minister. According to Kabul watchers, with the arrival of Baradar, co-founder of Taliban, there will be escalation of tension within the government as the Yaqub faction is a power rival to the ISI-backed Haqqani faction with each Taliban leader on a solo political ambition. In a historic first, Russia's film crew on Tuesday rocketed to space on a mission to make the world's first movie in orbit, a project the Kremlin said will help burnish the nation's space glory. The crew arrived in the International Space Station for shooting first space movie titled The Challenge. It may be mentioned that the crew traveled in a Soyuz MS-19 spacecraft for a 12-day mission. Soyuz spacecraft was docked off from Kazakhstan at 4:55 a.m. Eastern Time yesterday. The crew includes a film producer, Klim Shimpemko, actress Yulia Perilsild, and cosmonaut Anton Skavplevov. Movie plot gravitates around a Russian doctor who must travel to space station in order to save a cosmonaut's life. After 12 days on a space outpost, they are set to return to Earth with another Russian cosmonaut, Oleg Novitsky, on captain's seat on MS-18 spacecraft on October 17. Now the sports news. President of Hockey India Gyanendra Ningombam has announced that both men and women hockey teams of India will not take part in Commonwealth Games 2020. He added that there is a gap of only 32 days between Hangzhou Asian Games, which will be held from September 10 to 25 in 2022, and Commonwealth Games to be held from July 28 till August 28 next year. He said Asian Games is the continental qualification event of 2024 Paris Olympics Games. Gyanendra added that an official letter has been sent to President of Indian Olympic Association IOA Narinder Batra informing that Indian hockey teams have withdrawn their Commonwealth Games 2022 as India will not risk sending its team to COVID-19 affected Birmingham in the United Kingdom for the Games. It may be mentioned that the step was taken following COVID-19 concerns and UK's discriminatory quarantine rules for travellers from India. Chairman cum Managing Director of Babina Group of Companies, Dr. Thabali Thangjam, kicked off late Mother Tharmila Kasar Memorial Women Volleyball Tournament at Chadong New Side Sporting Club today. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Thabali stressed on the significance of sports to keep one healthy and fit. He added that one can now even take up sports as a profession. Taking part in the event, Indie Hills Private Limited Chairman cum Managing Director Asang Kasar said that the tournament dedicated to her late mother was organized to facilitate youths in the area to play for national and international level. 6 teams of 6 different communities took part in the event.
Tourism Sigi Kunjida, let us start something. Homestay is number 1. Homestay Yananaba Koi Yum Manga Taragumba Koi Hana identify Toraga. Yam had a luxury the car later. Yan under Turisna Yang toilet nan Basia Mapame, toilet si Hadan Alan Mamchangi, Aduga. Lambi si makitang है ना सेम बम चंगे कनाडा लागते हुए टूरिस्ट लोग ना एडवेंचर टूरिस्ट नते एडवेंचर टूरिस्ट दी ना लंबी लेगरा लेरोड़ा तुम चपे है जंगल द चंगल यंगे नहीं अदु न तब जनरल टूरिस्ट दी कोई लंबी सी खरा स्मूथली गाड़ी तोंगर लागते हैं ना मुंबई पांगने न लंबी सी मसेंबी बा यूम खरा आइडेंटिफाई तो बिरगा का अममम अनिनी गुंबा रिजर्व तोर थंबी बा गैस की वना मदुदा ऑल फैसिलिटीज लेहंदी बा
चिंदगी टैलेंट लेबा वुमेन मेल कया सिसु स्पोर्ट्स तो पार्टिसिपेट तोरगा ओलंपिक दा अतोतोप गेम्स दा यौबा चंगबा ngamna ningai gi madugi khonthangni aduna masi yamna chawgraba mishani jati ama se adum hunnadana laiba mayam se masidi gi thadokpa ngamgani aduna hujik yamna nuai bedi akhoi tangkhul yaure ichino maite yaure ichino kuki sing yaure ichino lengmei sing yaure akhoi tribe taru taret pullaga asumai ngasi volleyball tournament ama toba phangba haibse manipur da yamna chawkhat ningai tangai phadaba adugumba gi even amani.
Bodybuilder Chingangbam Karishma Chanu from Manipur, who represented India, bagged the 2nd position in Women's Open Bodybuilding category of the 12th Mr. and Mrs. World Bodybuilding and Physics Sports Championship 2021 being held at Tashkent in Uzbekistan Republic. The championship is organized by Federation of Bodybuilding Fitness and Mass Wrestling of Uzbekistan. Joydev Tongam from Manipur also won 4th position in the Junior Men's Open Bodybuilding category. It may be mentioned that both are players under All Manipur Bodybuilders Association. In today's match of the second sub-junior and junior boys state invitation boxing championship under the aegis of Manipur Amateur Boxing Association played at the boxing arena of Kumalampak Sports Complex, sub-junior boys 40 kgs. In sub-junior boys 40 kg category, IND's S. Jackson beat SRBA's K. Chetan. In 43 kg category, AUS's KH Sanatomba beat LRBA's Nikhil Thokchom. In 46 kg category, AAYCA's M. Nikisan defeated SRBA's MD Hefasuddin. And in junior boys 52 kg category, NBA's Y. Arnold beat IND's TH Bungtoy. In the 46 kg category, IND's H. Rishi beat MKBA's KH Sumit. And in 48 kg category, KBAA's Tompok Thokchom defeated ABA's P. Singaljit. Maba Vice President number 1 N. Remote Kumar, Maba Senior Member H. Megachandra, Maba eminent personalities attended the event. Speaking on the occasion, Managing Director of HVS Construction Materials Private Limited, H. Bikramjit, appeals to extend possible support to all the struggling sportspersons of the state.
dari hari kontraktor ki koi tika ki lam ta kitang chao re ai na mayam china koi da koi yang waja ba koi chup agar jodo ke khangde swimming ki sai kudi ki papan chande adegi nomai ka pa ki khangde to na bakse tina ja bahai ka le ane maru na koi ki rao ki koi awar apa mayam je koi na pol ki siam tan thawa yaw ja dina adom da yang ta jo ba.
Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. JSA against killing of Atuana Bonmai and Manipur government signed 6 points of agreement after 4 rounds of talks. Atuana Bonmai's last rites to be performed soon. United Committee Manipur reiterates its demand to halt ongoing fencing works by BRTF at disputed Indo-Myanmar border areas until dispute gets settled. City University Punjab offers free online coaching to 1,000 UPSC aspirants of Manipur and up to 2 crore rupees scholarship facility. Manipur reports 159 new COVID-19 cases, 102 recoveries and 4 deaths in last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 6.16%. And India adds 18,833 fresh COVID-19 cases, over 24,000 recoveries and 278 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate rises to 97.94%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Creative Circle introducing Target SBI PO 2021 recruitment, number of posts 2056, special coaching class for SBI PO exam, including simulated mock tests and exam strategy.